Okay, so we've got the crankshaft pulled through the bearing on the clutch side, and before in the video or other pictures you saw me use this, and basically it's doing the same thing as these two plates are. It's just to keep this part of the puller from slipping inside this spacer, this collar. And again, this collar is just wide enough to, or it's just a little wider than the seal, so I'm not pressing on the seal, and instead I want to make sure that I'm pressing on the let's say the surface of the crankcase. So that's kind of the MacGyvered version of this tool, and then also needed to use put the flywheel on, because as I was turning I had so much torque and pressure I was actually turning the crankshaft. I decided to use a zip tie to hold the connecting rod up in position, but essentially that crank would turn. So I just used the flywheel with the keyway and use it as kind of a wrench to turn it back into position. So that's kind of what the MacGyvered assembly crankshaft puller looks like. It took quite a bit of torque on my part to tighten down this bolt, but once that final seating was made, I could tell pretty quickly there was no more cranking on, no more purpose to crank on that nut any longer. So let's take this all apart and just see how she spins. Okay, we got everything disassembled, or all the puller off. I got the connecting rod unleashed, and it turns pretty slick. So next process is put the other half on.